Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. This time we have a really fun one, probably gonna be a more quicker one as well. And I'm excited for this one because I'm also curious to actually do it. Pick a card. This one is about what you do when you're sleeping, when you're dreaming, in your dream state. So obviously our bodies are here most of the time, right? And our soul and our consciousness goes out somewhere. It's not just staying here, most likely, just in the body, just doing nothing. Do you think for so many hours that we would just stay here and do nothing? No, our consciousness, our souls, they're going out there doing some things, and we're gonna see what they're doing now, I guess. And today we're picking with these cards. So the first card for group 1, we have the mushroom. For group 2, the holly. For group 3, the crocus. And for group 4, the ivy. So just take your time, see which one pulls you in the most, and go and check out what you're actually doing during your dream time. Anyway, I'll let you have some time and then move on to group 1. Hello, group 1, the mushroom group. So you picked the mushroom, and the cards that came with it are the 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is giving me quite an interesting story, group 1. And also I'd like you to see how the mushroom itself is kind of the card. You can see a cycle here. You can definitely see a cycle, just like in the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there's something really big about cycles here. Clearly. I feel like you go through different cycles of things that you do. I feel like you do a lot of things. The mushroom is telling me that for sure, that you're doing a lot of work during sleep time. So if you wake up a lot of times feeling tired, it might be because of that. And part of me is getting the feeling that some of you, maybe not all of you, are kind of working on correcting past mistakes during your sleep time. So you're working a lot. And it just really feels like you're trying to change the course of your life in a way, or the course of not just your life, but who knows what else you're doing out there. With the 5 of Wands, some of you could literally be warriors of some kind, going out there and doing battles. I've heard people talk about that there's some light warriors out there who do a lot of work during sleep, actually. So that could be you. Some of you might be the warriors. But it just really feels like you're solving a lot of conflicts. If you're a warrior, if all of you are warriors, then you're not going to battle every single night, most likely. So in the nights that you're not battling, if you are a warrior, I feel like you're releasing a lot of stuff that's coming from conflicts during your daily life. And I feel like you guys have been through a lot, and maybe in your earlier years you didn't make the best choices, at least some of you, and because of that now you're doing a lot of work on not just righting wrongs, but also trying to release all of this conflict, trying to lift yourself up and get to a higher, not just get to a higher vibration, but get to a higher timeline. And I can really see that you're really turning around your life. So sometimes maybe you guys get a lot of bad dreams, nightmares, or dreams that are just not very pleasant. If you do, know that that's because you're releasing a lot in your healing. And I feel like with your dreams, with what you're doing there, you're bringing hope to your life and really turning your life around. So be grateful to dream, sleep you, because that you is doing so much work on changing yourself and becoming just a better human. But I also feel like you guys are more involved, like into something else. I don't think this life is your only concern during your sleep time. It feels like you could be working with some others or going out there and just helping others lift themselves up too. So yeah, I really feel like you guys are doing a lot during your sleep time. Also, there's the feeling of practicing with the Five of Wands. So sometimes the Five of Wands can be taken as friends, kind of practicing, kind of like practicing a practice match kind of thing against each other for the actual thing. So a lot of times if you have dreams and then a similar thing happens in your life, it's because you're practicing on how you would react and on how you would handle it, so that you can react in a better way and so that you can turn your life around again. There's a lot about turning things around. Maybe you used to react really badly to things, and if you see a big change in yourself now, that's because you've done a lot of work during your sleep time. Let's see what oracle cards came through for you as well. So we have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. I see. I was wondering if you were giving too much or just using too much energy maybe during your sleep time, but it feels like you're really, with this card coming through, it's telling me that you're not. You're receiving and you're giving. So there's it's in balance. Things are in balance for you. So we shouldn't worry about that. But I also feel like you're connecting to something. I feel like you're going somewhere to connect to something much higher, somewhere in the stars, maybe to source itself. You're going there so that you can connect and lift yourself like that, to, I don't know, increase your light so that you can really have a happier life. And we have the Temple of the Rose. Ancient power, expression, activation, secret codes. So I'm guessing you're being sent a lot of codes and activations during sleep. They're activating things within you. So like I was saying, feels like you're working with others as well. So possibly you're also being helped to unlock things within you, because in your DNA you're holding a lot of ancient knowledge and power, and during sleep is when you really become activated. Maybe you feel like it's during meditations, but actually it's during your sleep time when this really happens for you. So if you want more things to be activated, more powers, etc., do ask before you sleep to have that, and hopefully your prayers will be answered. And the next card we have here is the Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. I feel like part of it is diving deep into your past. Maybe not just your past here, but your past lives as well. And again, there's a feeling of righting wrongs, but it's not exactly that you're correcting things. It's more like you're trying to do better now, and you're trying to release the things from the past. And maybe this is telling me that you guys, if you don't already, you should most definitely put on during the night while you sleep some kind of relaxing music or healing music so that it can help your experience, and help you have like a more magnified experience in a way, more powerful. The next card we have here is Earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. It's making me feel like you're going back home, but you're going home so that you can learn kind of what it was like to be home. And I don't know, there's this feeling of wanting to go home, but also wanting to stay. I don't know. Anyway, I also feel like you guys most likely are somehow, like I said, maybe you're playing out some things like, oh, maybe this could happen. Let's play out a scene like this. Imagine just building a whole theater with your mind, I guess, in during your sleep time, and getting the actors ready and getting everyone together and being like, okay, now we're gonna play this out and let's see what's gonna happen. And you're doing all of this so that you can get better with your reactions, but not just your reactions, just so you can learn how to do things. This reminds me, this is kind of personal, but I feel like I need to say it to give it as an example because I feel like things will really make sense if I do. So recently I found out that during my sleep, I've created some kind of world or place, like a room, where, well, basically I saw myself feeding a baby, and I've created this place and this room so that I can learn how to be a mother and so that I can grow in this way. And I'm sure that I've created a lot more things in my dreams so that I can help myself like that. And I'm sure you guys are doing that too. So whenever you're having dreams, take them also as like learning. If something bad happened in your dream, see how you reacted in the dream and ask yourself if you would react like that in real life too, and if there's a better way to react. Or if it's not a bad dream, if it's something like having a baby, maybe that's getting you ready to have a baby. You know, you never know. But yeah, I thought that example might help you understand deeper your dreams, hopefully. Anyway, the next card we have is the Cosmic Ruby. Ooh, something also that I didn't mention here. There's a really big feeling here about grounding and with the obviously the red and the earthed. Maybe working on your chakras as well, the lower chakras. Maybe you guys are most of the time a bit up in the clouds. So you need this kind of grounding, and you do that during sleep. But Peace Ambassador as well, coming out with the 5 of Wands in the same reading and with the 10 of Cups together here, it's really making me feel like you could be some kind of going out into another life so that you can be some kind of peacekeeper between people, like literally a peace ambassador, trying to keep the peace somewhere. Of course, you can do that in your own self, in your own head, but I feel like maybe you guys might do it between some other parties. So that's super interesting. I don't know, I feel like, ooh, I was just gonna say, I feel like you guys are really connected and really, like, highly connected and really, I don't know if important is the right word, but yeah, maybe it's important. Oneness, look for the common in humanity and invoke Lemurian light. So a lot of you might have had past lives in Lemuria and actually are getting codes activated from there during your sleep and activating just your crystalline body that's coming through and DNA. And I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of abilities in the future because of this, because of all of these activations. And again, also understanding humanity. It's like kind of like going to Earth school. Maybe sometimes you dream about going to school, and the truth is you are actually going to some kind of school, just not maybe the exact one that you were dreaming of, but like Earth school, and learning things like how to manage emotions, how to be a parent, how to do other things. So yeah, I feel like that's also something that you might be doing. And there's also something about working on the grid that's coming through, working on the Earth grid. Somehow you guys are doing a lot. Like I said, you guys are doing a lot during your sleep time. All kinds of things, and you're constantly doing something. So yeah, I would not be surprised if you guys are tired after waking up still. So we have the mushroom fairy here. Step into the light and rejoice and celebrate all the good there is in you. That's your advice. But also, interesting that it's something that's kind of coming up again, like rejoicing and celebrating the good there is in you and awakening the heart and accepting love. They really, kind of go hand in hand. So I feel like that's something that you're really opening while you're sleeping. And if you noticed yourself becoming more loving and more open to love, it is because of what you were doing during your dream time. And we also have the Wisteria Fairy. Unleash the power within you to make changes. Ask to be given the wisdom that will allow you to grow. So if you ever need any kind of advice, wisdom, anything, you will receive it through your dreams the most clearly. So do ask for that. And yeah, again, like I was saying before, I feel like you're making changes and your whole life is changing because of the amount of work you're doing during your dream time. So that's quite crazy, group number one. You're quite a crazy group to start with. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this, and if any of this resonates, and also if you want to share any of your dreams. I love hearing about people's dreams. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 2! You picked the Holly, and the tarot cards that came out with it are the Hermit, 3 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and 8 of Pentacles. Something this Holly is telling me is that some of you are not getting enough sleep and need to focus more on relaxing and sleeping. But regarding what this would mean about your sleep time, what you do during that, I feel like something that you do is really search for peace and search for, I don't know how to even describe it. Like with the Hermit together, it's that feeling of just being, kind of like when you imagine monks, Tibetan monks, just meditating and just being, searching for, enlightenment. Not really searching for, just being and reaching enlightenment like that. So it's really giving me that kind of thought of you just kind of letting you get yourself get taken to where you need to go, kind of, and just going with it. I also feel like you do like exploring during your sleep time. I feel like you do quite a lot of things, but it's in a calm way. And I don't know, I really get a calm vibe from you guys, at least during your sleep time. But yeah, I feel like you explore and you want to expand your mind, you want to expand yourself, you want to learn more, and you want to gain more inner abundance. It's really interesting, your group. But I also want to see what oracle cards you got, because it will, I feel like, help with everything. Help me understand so I can tell you. So you got the bloom, creations realized, right time, harvest, and celebrate. I really feel like you're just, I'm getting the thought of celebrating life and celebrating who you are, just enjoying your time. Maybe your life is very hard, so it would make sense why during your sleep time you choose more to relax and to have fun and enjoy. It really feels like you're making things happen. You're creating things. I feel like you're a creator. Maybe even in your actual real life, you uh, are, as a professional, some kind of creator. You create things. That's possible too. It would be funny, if that's how it is. But yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of good energy around you, like calm energy. I hope you guys resonate with that. We also got Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Ooh, releasing things. A lot of time spent releasing, a lot of time spent letting go of what's not needed so that you can move on your journey. I feel like you're taking on a lot of things right now during your earthly life, and during your sleep time you're releasing a lot of that because you don't really need that. It's not something that, maybe you learned this already, or you're just not interested in having it around you. And especially if it's negative, more negative energy, you're just releasing a lot of that. Maybe you're going out somewhere and communicating with people, though, with other beings, other souls, and actually doing something with actual communication. Sharing information is coming through. Sharing love, hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. Ooh, interesting. Interesting one to come out for this. So I'm wondering if you guys have any bad dreams. I wonder if you guys even remember any of your dreams. Let me know in the comments if you do. But I feel like a lot of what's happening during your dream time is creating more love for yourself and for yourself, for your life. Getting more love so that you can be happier and more, feel abundant, feel grateful in your actual human life. And another card that came out is Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. I feel like you're just managing a few things here and there. Or it could be much bigger. I mean, maybe we're playing it small, thinking of it small, but actually you're doing a lot of things, working on a lot of stuff, creating a lot of stuff, managing a whole universe. I mean, you could be doing that. You never know. You could be a whole universe for all you know. But yeah, it really feels like, I also feel a lot of advice coming through to you. If you're having a hard time falling asleep, try breath work, try releasing during your daily life. Try enjoying more and having more fun. Celebrate yourself in your life, and not just how far you've come, but just what you have right now, because you have so much to be happy for, to be grateful for. yeah, this is not an advice video, but I felt it coming through, so I needed to relay it to you guys. We also have the Cosmical Rainbow. Look for the pot of gold. Another card that is very much like an advice card. I feel like you guys who are drawn to this group just needed to hear a lot of these positive messages. I mean, it's something that you, I feel like, are trying to manifest and create, but are having a hard time. So you're probably trying to create all of this during your sleep time to, you know, lift yourself up in some kind of way, lift your spirits up during your sleep time, but maybe it's still not fully working out here as with the human mind, with the monkey brain. But I feel like it will work out, and try to be more positive if you can. Try to look for happy things, for happiness, for good things. Watch more high vibrational videos and movies, and listen to more high vibrational music, and see how your life will start changing, I guess, with all of that, because it really feels like it's something that you are after. You yourself want more happiness. You yourself want to feel more of this love, want to feel more acceptance. Maybe your human is not feeling accepted, your human is not feeling loved, and you need to give yourself all of that, because you're definitely trying to give yourself that during your dream time. It just really feels like you're being told you need to give yourself some of that in the human time too, in the awake time. So we also have the Bluebell Fairy. Ooh. Mistakes can happen at any time, and this is how we learn. Forgive yourself and then move on with the lessons learned. There was something with the Holly about decisions and being scared sometimes to make decisions because you feel like you've made the wrong ones in the past. So it could be also something you could be doing, like trying to play out the different scenarios during your sleep. Like, what if this happened in my life? How would I react? What would happen, etc. And you're doing this so that you can learn and so that you can gain more knowledge, and so that you can, react better, hopefully, when you're awake. But yeah, forgive yourself and know that mistakes aren't really mistakes. We're here to experience all that we can. Ooh. And nothing is a mistake. Nothing is a bad move. Even if you end up suffering, I mean, unfortunately, even suffering is an experience some people just want to experience. So don't be hard on yourself. Know that you have to forgive yourself and you have to give yourself love. So much advice coming through this video. This is not supposed to be an advice video. And the Magnolia Fairy. When you release doubt, you'll discover the outstanding power and strength deep within you. And that goes very well together with everything. You're working very hard during your dream time to release doubts, to just have a higher vibration, to have a higher, I don't know, just lighter, to be lighter and to be happier. So try to help yourself when you're awake as well with all of this, because you're working very hard on this while you sleep. And enjoy your dreams. Hopefully they're nice, hopefully they're fun, and try to enjoy life just as much as you can enjoy your dreams. Anyway, group 2, this was such a quick one, I feel like. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if any of this resonates, what you thought about it, and if you want to share any of your dreams, please do. I love hearing about people's dreams. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 3. You guys picked the Crocus, and the cards that came with that are the Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Empress, and the 2 of Cups. So, the Page of Pentacles together with the 3 of Cups, And all of these is really making me feel like you're just a very emotional person, but also very feminine. And I don't know, I get a very young feeling from you. You just like having fun, enjoying, and loving people, loving things, and taking care of things. I really get a caring vibe as well from you. So that might also be something that you're doing during your sleep as well, caring for others in some sort of way and helping out. You're a big helper, and enjoying your time with your loved ones. So ones that are here and possibly incarnated with you, ones that are no longer here with you, and ones that were never incarnated here. You're going out there, meeting them, having fun, and enjoying together. So, isn't that wonderful that you're going out and doing things like that? Just having fun. And it also feels like you're growing yourself as well, growing your strength, your love itself, the love that's within you. The more you grow while you're sleeping, the more you'll grow, the whole of you will grow. So you're just growing so much and finding those parts of you that are already there, and bolstering them. I don't know, that word is really coming through now. Another thing is expressing a lot of things that you're holding back. So because I'm seeing so many of these cards, I feel like you guys are very sensitive and most likely take on a lot of energy from other people. So most likely during sleep, you're cutting a lot of cords, releasing a lot that you've taken on because you're just carrying so much, and it really feels like you still need help releasing. Doing what you're doing during your sleep time is not enough. You need to release even more. That's what I'm getting. In group 3, take it or leave it, of course, if it resonates or not. Yeah, I'm interested what kind of oracle cards came through for you as well. Oh! Ooh, I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Again, you have been absorbing a lot of things that aren't yours, and I can see that at some point you started believing that you're not who you are, and part of you is even confused. Some of you are probably confused about who you really are. Like, you think you're this person. When you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm this person, I'm this and that, but that's not really you. And you've built this persona from taking so much of other people's energy, and it feels like when you look in the mirror, you just don't know, like, who is that? Is that me? Is that not me? But when you're asleep is when you're processing a lot of that and trying to get rid of all of the things that are not you. So you might benefit from consciously setting intentions to release things like that and to find the real you, because I can just see how much you just want to help. You want to help so much, and that's why you're taking on a lot of this energy as well. I feel like part of why you're taking it on is because you think this is a good way of helping. I feel like you're more not super young maybe, but you're more on the young side, so you don't fully understand. You think that by taking on other people's pain and everything and suffering, that way everything will be okay, but then you're bringing yourself down in that way, and it's just not working out. I mean, you don't have to be a young soul to think that. It can happen to older souls too, I'm sure. But it just really, I'm getting a more fun-loving and happy vibe from you. Not necessarily, maybe not all of you will be super young, but I think some of you definitely are. And maybe you guys know it too. Maybe you feel it in yourself. I feel like you guys like at least your inner part, your soul loves joking around and having fun. Um, the second bloom, a second chance, it's never too late, and new possibilities. I feel like you're exploring new things, like new options for yourself. Like, ooh, I could do this, I could do that. And part of it is like thinking, it's like creating new universes, like new realities, creating new universes so that you can explore more and more things. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. And blooming, growth, growing, a lot of growth is happening for you as well during this time. And there's something about this second chance, it's never too late. There's a message there for someone, but I feel like since you're hearing it, you know it's for you, and you'll know what that means, or at least your soul will know what to do with that information. The next card we have here is the Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal, see the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So again, something you're doing during sleep, I feel like helping others, also helping yourself, forgive others and forgive even yourself, like for all of the things that have happened in your life. I feel like you're really working hard on making things right on an inner level within you, because your soul knows that the only truth in life really is love, and everyone has love in them, no matter how low vibrational, how heavy they are, they still have love in them. And I feel like you're really learning a lot of that, trying to learn all of that so that your human brain can actually comprehend that as well. Maybe you're starting to as well, so that's great. Also really interesting how the red here is like really standing out to me. The violet flame. Ooh, transmute all that is not love. So yes, transmuting things, transmuting the energies. Like I was saying, you're taking on a lot of energies. Other people, maybe you're a transmuter, like maybe that's your ability, your spiritual ability. I have a video on that. If you haven't watched it, pick a card. If you want to find out what your spiritual ability is, go ahead and click that and watch that later, I guess. And yeah, transmuting things during sleep. You're definitely transmuting your energy, other people's energy that you've taken on. I can definitely feel that you're helping others, and maybe even helping someone specific. Like maybe you have someone in your life, or just someone in the spirit world that's really out there for you. That's really close to you, maybe your twin flame or your soulmate. That's really helping you out, and you're just enjoying time with them as well. Let's see the next card. Oh, caring community. Again, a lot about other people. I wonder if you guys like are really social or are more lonely, because it seems like when you're asleep, you're very social, hanging around with others, having fun and enjoying your time with others. So I wonder if that's the same in your life or if it's completely different. Both would be quite interesting. But yeah, that's really, really great to know that you're just having a great time during your sleep time, honestly. And the last card I have for you is Twilight Magic. You may feel that you cannot move forward in life, but you're blessed to move on with life. I feel like part of what you're learning as well during sleep is how to move on, how to move forward, how to make decisions, how to keep going, and use that strength that you have to keep going, because the amount of energy you're taking on from others is sometimes really demoralizing for you. You don't even realize that it's because of that, most likely. And just life, the sorrows and hardships of life are demoralizing probably for you. And that's why it's so important that you keep up the strength and know that you know, you're working on this all the time, 24/7. You're working on just to keep going and keep helping, keep loving. So yeah, keep helping and keep loving, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this. This was quite quick, crazy. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this, if it resonates. Share any of your dreams if you want. I love hearing about people's dreams. And also, just have a great day. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 4. You guys picked the Ivy, and the cards that came with it are the Page of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Judgment. So what are you doing during your sleep? You guys, I feel like, are very interested in growth. In your sleep, you are just interested in growing. I feel like something that you're really learning about is, especially right now, is how to be patient, how to overcome obstacles. With this Ivy, just having the tenacity to keep going and keep growing and keep going without fear. So maybe that resonates with you, that maybe that's something that you're working on right now, or you feel like is changing within you. But I feel like this is really something you're focusing on right now. So with your reading, I didn't feel this with any other group, but with your reading, I feel like what we're gonna see is what you're doing right now at this moment. And other times you probably were working on other stuff, but right now you're working on this. You're working on quite a bit, actually. I feel like you're juggling quite a few things. Like maybe you feel really tired when you wake up, and that's because you're doing quite a lot during sleep time. It just really feels like something bigger, like you're doing something bigger. Your mission is bigger than everyone else's. That's how it feels to me with this Judgment, and that you're called, and you feel called to explore all these things and to do all these things, to learn, to grow. So every single dream that you have had and remember, and everything that you do, it has a big meaning for you, and it's something that you're really trying to master also. You've really set your sights on something, like on learning. You love learning and just exploring new ideas, and the dream time and realm is a great place to explore ideas. So most likely you're trying out all kind of different things that you might encounter later on in life. So you're preparing for, or you're learning about some things. You could be going out to other worlds to learn about other technology that's coming through. Some of you might be doing that. You could be going, also getting maybe to the Akashic Records or something like that, and tapping into knowledge like that, so that you know about, not just know about more things, but know how to do things, and getting some of that energy. There's just a lot that is going on. Let's see what oracle cards came out for you. So we have the Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honor and integrity and speak your truth, but this is just very related to intelligence. Intelligence is really what's coming through for me with the Sapphire, and the search for knowledge and for more information. And maybe there's something about speaking your truth as well, or trying to live in your truth. Like, I'm getting the thought of living in your perfect world. Sometimes you might be in like these amazing dreams that you think, oh my God, why isn't my life like that? Or experiencing things like maybe you have a completely different job in this dream, and this is actually something that's perfect for you, that would be you living in your truth. So things like that, I don't know. Of course, everyone's dreams will be different. Some people don't even remember them actually, so you have to see what resonates and what doesn't, I guess. And the next card we have here is new opportunities, declutter your life and glimpse a magical doorway. So again, exploring a lot of things, going to different directions and seeing where one choice will take you. It's like playing a game. I mean, like life is a game, like making another life, but in the dream realm where you can really start things over more quick. um Really like games, like you can quickly like turn it off and be like, okay, let's restart, go from the beginning again, or let's build something new, let's create something new, let's make another situation. Just checking out how you're gonna feel there and how you can grow there as well. Also decluttering your life, most likely there's something there as well. Releasing things that are no longer needed during sleep. I feel like every single group got that, so everyone is releasing something during their sleep. Just some more than others, maybe. Depends on the focus as well. So we have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Yes, so like I was saying again, right now you're super, super focused on knowledge and inner study. And like I said, you don't need to experience things in real life. So I don't know, some people might resonate with this. Maybe your life is easier than other people's lives, and that's because you have chosen to not experience so many, let's say, bad things, um, because you can experience them while you're asleep, and you can tap into other people's experiences as well. If you tap into the grid or the Akashic records, and you can tap into that, and you can just download that. You don't need to experience that yourself. So I feel like you know that and you're doing a lot of that. So I also am getting the thought of sometimes you might wake up knowing things that you didn't know before, and this is because of what you're doing, your search for knowledge. But yes, and if you did not resonate with your life is easier than others, then I think it will become easier because you're doing so much of the work during sleep. But yes, the next card we have is Holy Amethyst. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. So there's definitely a lot about learning how to get through challenges and go for what you want. Maybe that's something that you've had a hard time doing. So right now your soul or your consciousness is thinking, well, this is something we need to really, really work on right now, because if we don't, then we're not going to get to the place that we want to be in. So that's why right now you're really focusing on this. And Holy Amethyst as well works with the violet flame. I was gonna say purple flame, but that didn't sound right. Obviously, works with the violet flame, and that's about transmuting all negativity into love. So again, also transmuting things. I guess your group as well falls into that category where you're transmuting a lot. You're releasing a lot. And I feel like you're transmuting yourself. That's what's coming through. Transmuting yourself. Right now you're probably in like a phase of life where you're gonna grow a lot. And the next card we have here is the Child of the Cosmos card, a beautiful card. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And I mean, that one is perfect to come in for you guys. Literally, the people searching for knowledge, the souls that are in search of so much knowledge. So you're gathering that. That's what you're doing. It lies within you. You're also diving deep so that you can find it, diving deep into the soul and what the past lives of the soul. and getting that information through. It's like you don't even have to actually travel or go anywhere. It's all within you as well. I feel like you guys are like more older souls. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from you. At least some of you. And the last card I have for you is the Apple Blossom Fairy. Believe in your many strengths and follow the pathway that benefits you. Again, a lot about finding your strength and following the pathway that's best for you and that's gonna benefit you the most, and having the tenacity to keep going and get through anything. So maybe your life hasn't been all that easy, or if it has, it's gonna get harder. And that's why you're being prepared for this. And if it's been hard, then it's gonna get easier. So wherever you fell, that's what you should be expecting in the future. Anyway, group 4, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought about all of this. Share with me any of your dreams if you want. I love hearing about people's dreams, and I'd love to know if any of this resonates. If you're interested in a personal reading, details on how you can contact me are down below. I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!